Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Lambo channel, and in this latest Moon Lambo Hot Jam video, I got a couple stories for you. I'll be beginning with this one. I'll be beginning. I will be beginning. Words hard for Moon Lambo. This one's titled XRP has uncanny correlation to stock of this clean energy company. And then there's this one from CryptoComes.com. TikTok influencers start shilling XRP. Your moment to be Elon Musk. Good times, everybody. Good times, everybody. If you want to be Elon Musk, you just need to promote Dogecoin, pretty much. That seems to be his coin of choice. But before we go any further, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, if you would please ever so delicately tap the like button, I would definitely appreciate your support. Because if you do, you're basically just telling the YouTube machine that you don't completely hate this particular Moon Lambo video, and then the YouTubes will more likely than not suggest to others, and a greater number of others than otherwise would, to watch this video as well. And also go ahead and subscribe to the Moon Lambo channel, because if you do, you will find true happiness. That's the Moon Lambo promise, damn it. All right, into this first piece now. So what is this bizarre correlation that they're talking about here? In this morning's Bloomberg newsletter, Joe Weisenthal, the executive editor for news for Bloomberg Digital, shed light on a bizarre correlation between Ripple-affiliated XRP and fuel cell energy. And admittedly, by the way, it does look weird. I mean, the chart, I'm going to keep going through this. You can see there's a chart on the screen. This is what they're talking about. So the third largest cryptocurrency has been trading in lockstep with the shares of the Danbury-based company since the start of 2020. Like, what the hell is that? Is this just a weird, bizarre coincidence? And this guy, by the way, seems pretty clear to me he's not a fan of XRP, just making an observation, as you will see in just a moment here. But as the name suggests, fuel cell energy offers fuel cell power systems that allow for the generation of electricity via electrochemical reactions. The stock of the NASDAQ-listed company has surged by over 330%, peaking at $9.03 on November 24th. In May 2018, for comparison, the company was in peril of getting delisted by America's second largest stock exchange, with its shares trading at a pitiful 13 cents. I gotta admit, okay, so you're talking about an individual stock here. That type of ridiculous return, it sounds like it might as well be a cryptocurrency, because it really, effectively, the only place you see returns like that, it's within this asset class, the cryptocurrency asset class. Yet here you go, here's an outlier stock that had ridiculous performance as well. So hey, to their credit. But it is not just fuel cell energy. Renewable energy stocks have been on a tear recently. So the sector was buoyed by President-elect Joe Biden appointing his special envoy on the climate crisis, adding to multiple weeks of gains. Weisenthal, however, appears to believe that neither fuel cell nor XRP are driven by any fundamentals, describing their respective rallies as a speculative dash for trash. And so here's the actual tweet, and you can see this is what he told his 232,100 followers on the Twitter. He must be a Bitcoin guy. But he wrote, one chart that shows just how intense the speculative dash for trash has gotten in the last few weeks. Which is funny because, XRP, this toxicity to me. It's toxic Bitcoin maximalism, and I despise that. That not him, not the individual, but just the idea of it all. That there's going to be one coin to rule them all, and anything else, it's just complete trash. XRP is being used in enterprise-grade software today, so it's actually solving real-world problem. And I tell you what, if you think it's trash, what do you know, Mr. Weisenthal, that Ripple's dozens of customers that use XRP every single day, and it's a requirement for their business model to function, what do you know that they don't? Maybe you could enlighten them and be like, oh, it's trash, I should stop using this then in my business model, even though I need it for my business model to work. See, it's complete, pure, utter nonsense. And Bitcoin couldn't be used for it because it's too costly and it's too damn slow. I mean, you could plug it in from a technological perspective. You could plug Bitcoin into on-demand liquidity, like it could be programmed to work, and it would be a terrible idea. It would be very costly and slow. You wouldn't actually be solving a problem. You'd be using Bitcoin. You're not going to solve a damn problem, though, going through that. But I will say this, even so, though we called it the Dash for Trash, as far as this not being based on utility, I've been saying that about crypto in general. I just think that people are just betting on the asset class as a whole, more or less. And that's why you see, in general, if you just zoom out on a chart, you can see alts really stick close together. And then on top of that, they do follow the price action of Bitcoin on top of that. But altcoins are even more closely related to one another than Bitcoin. But yeah, absolutely, they're undeniably correlated to Bitcoin. Just use your eyeballs, zoom out on a chart, you can absolutely see this here. But yeah, as far as the fundamentals, man, I think it's just people irrationally buying and selling primarily. So there are people like me that do purchase based solely on fundamentals. That is what I'm doing. And perhaps you're one of those people too. You may very well be, if you're listening to a channel like this and you care about cryptocurrencies being actually useful. But I don't think that's how most people are behaving. And that's really, to me, that just speaks to the nascency of the asset class. I don't think it's going to stay like that forever, but here we are. And so then they have this little subheading here, in addition to that, a green cryptocurrency. Ripple is not shy about proudly displaying its green cred, so much so that the company's CEO, Brad Garlinghouse, recently cautioned public companies against investing into Bitcoin, which, by the way, is a little bit too far. I wouldn't word it like that. He was just talking about potential tax implications of Bitcoin based on the incoming administration, and so there you go. But the leading cryptocurrency attracts a lot of unfavorable headlines because of its enormous carbon footprint. But its proponents point to the fact that miners now increasingly rely on renewable energy. Fair enough. I've seen those reports about a huge chunk. I can't remember what the numbers are, but a huge amount of the energy that goes into the Bitcoin blockchain in terms of like mining, that it is coming from renewable resources. Maybe it's true, maybe it's not. Either way, there's a better way to do this. You don't need to secure a network with crazy amounts of wasteful energy, but there you go. I mean, if that's what the market wants, I mean, I'm not going to deny it. If that's what people want, they can have it. It's like, damn. Here, enjoy your inefficient technology. Woo. Okay, now, into this piece. TikTok influencers start shilling XRP. Your moment to be Elon Musk. An unexpected catalyst may be injecting new life into the current ballistic XRP run. Zoomers from Chinese short video platform TikTok launched a challenge dedicated to massive investment in this coin. And then they have this little subheading, TikTok Regiment of XRP Army. A popular Twitter account called TikTok Investors, which semi-ironically covers the investment strategies of TikTokers, has informed the Twitterverse about a developing trend. The most controversial social media outlet ever demonstrates an impressive interest in XRP. Well, how about that? Cool Tez at Cool DMG, a TikTok enthusiast from Los Angeles with 100,000 followers, has compared XRP and Bitcoin. He shared the list of Bitcoin early investors among American celebrities, Jay-Z, Ashton Kutcher, etc., and claimed that with the current XRP price, everyone can repeat these celebrities' success. And here's a quote, "Let's build generational wealth when it's that cheap." And so that is a concept that I've talked about. Look, I'm not offering financial advice. Don't buy or sell because of anything I say or write. I don't have a financial background of any kind, but I'm happy to share my everyday Joe Schmo opinion. And if you just look at how much money is in XRP compared to how much money is in Bitcoin, it's a no-brainer. And then once you recognize on top of that altcoins just follow Bitcoin and there's no indication that's going to stop anytime soon, it just becomes, like, to me, a no-brainer. And then on top of that, since I don't know when the fundamental uses are going to matter more to people, like, XRP is being used though, and I think that utility will increasingly matter. So that way, like, investing in XRP, once that matters more, I'm not going to get caught off guard. Like, if you hold a bunch of coins that don't do anything and then people are like, we better shift, which ultimately I believe will happen. I don't believe I'm going to be caught off guard. And so, in terms of the amount of money that's in XRP, though, my gosh, just to double XRP, even at today's price, just to double it, way less money has to flow in than would have to flow into Bitcoin. And so that's how you get these lopsided gains. And that's why I firmly believe that once this market cycle is complete, you will see that just as it was the case at the last market cycle too, XRP did outperform Bitcoin massively during the last cycle, and I firmly believe you're going to see that again. And out of the top 10 cryptocurrencies, I think that XRP is the most undervalued, right? And so Cooltez told about his personal experience with XRP. He learned about this token when it was at 16 cents and managed to buy it at 25 cents. Thus, in 2020, he is enjoying triple-digit gains. He stresses that with the actual price of XRP, anyone can get rich in a blink of an eye, so TikTokers should not miss their lifetime opportunity. And then he said, quote, "It's your moment to be Elon Musk." So there you go. Just make sure that you do your own research, though, because I'm not going to pretend like there's no risk in it. Of course, there's risk in investing. I'm one of since this is a non-hype channel, I'll just admit I could be wrong about everything, and then if I do, then I deserve to lose all my entire investment. But I do not believe I'm wrong. I am Mr. XRP Bull for a reason here, and it comes down to everything that I've learned over the last 3 years that I've been in the space. But I'll wrap it up there. I am not a financial advisor. Do not buy or sell anything, because of anything that I say or write, that would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the moon, Lambo.